This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button.
Video from Montez, They Ain't Loyal, straight out of Reidsville, North Carolina. Streaming on all platforms. Links below. Check it out now.
I don't love them hoes, I just want men. Leave them hate when call me bro. I don't trust them, I don't need them. Now I got back on it, all screaming about.
And let's get right into news now. Kim Kardashian is now getting involved with a C murders case. Now, this is Master P's brother. And this is a complicated case. He almost got out a few years ago, but it didn't win an appeal, or something went wrong. In 2002, there was a club disturbance. And somebody lost a fan, a 16-year-old, lost his life at the Platinum nightclub, which doesn't exist anymore. C. Murder was arrested around this time, and eventually he was placed under house arrest and was allowed out because a certain Judge Martha Saison, she allowed him to work during this retrial that was supposed to happen, because a lot of the witnesses, their testimonies weren't taken properly. But eventually in around 2007 or 8, she lost her, she lost re-election. So there was a new judge placed on everything. Now, C. Murder did plead no contest to firing a weapon that night. But he didn't. There's nothing that ties him to this kid losing his life. What was supposed to get overturned the past couple of years, I remember now, some of the witnesses were coming forward and saying they were pressured into giving certain statements, and they didn't uphold, and they weren't true statements, and they were recanting their statements, which should allow him to have another trial and get out. But eventually, with this other judge, they pushed forward on this, the child losing his life. And when C. Murder was only supposed to get a few years for the weapons incident, the jury came back 10-2 verdict on the child losing his life, which he had nothing to do with, allegedly. And he's been in jail ever since 2009. So Kim Kardashian's getting involved, which is good, because this is such a weird case. All the witnesses recanted. They said they were pressured and coerced by officers, allegedly. Kim Kardashian and his ex, Monica. I didn't even know he dated Monica. I forgot. This is Rocco's baby mom, Monica, and she's also famous singer Monica. Okay. She said, C. Murder and I are bonded by the truth, honesty, and loyalty. There's never been a promise broken. I vowed to seek help after a tearful conversation with Lala. She and I spoke to Kim Kardashian and explained why I knew Corey was innocent. I shared that there are lots of issues with Corey's case that speak to his innocence, including witnesses recanting their testimony, DNA not matching, and a 10-2 jury. So Kim Kardashian speaks out. She says, on January 18th, 2002, a tragedy occurred when a young man his life was taken. The next day, Corey Miller was arrested for the murder. The jury convicted Corey 10-2. They sentenced him to life in prison. If this trial was today, the jury would have had to be unanimous for him to be convicted. Since his trial, witnesses have recanted. New evidence of his potential innocence has come to the light, and there are the claims of jurors being pressured into voting for the convict. True justice for this young man requires that a person who actually took the life to be held responsible, and that Corey Miller be returned home to his kids. Why isn't Meek Millie getting involved? No, I'm just joking. I know that they got involved because, Lala and Monica and all that. So that's good. So hopefully he'll come home, because, he already did his time for the other charge. It's done. And can you imagine losing all that time and you didn't do something? Allegedly, that's crazy. Anyways, it's Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll come at you with another story in a minute. Peace.
Video from Montez, They Ain't Loyal, straight out of Reidsville, North Carolina. Streaming on all platforms, links below, check it out now.
I don't love them hoes, I just want to leave them. Hate when call me bro, I don't